Hey, it's your boy Dustin from the Flying Chairs, the Rise podcast, and today, oh shit, you won't believe it. I got Brogan here with me, back for the third fucking time, because I was dying to get her back because she's fucking awesome and she's super animated and she has her awesome UFO story because she grew up in Belleville, one of the UFO capitals of the world. I love that Wisconsin's got three motherfuckers that claim that. So, can you? I know you told us in your very first episode with us that the very first sighting that you had, but for the people who don't know you and the newcomers, can we just reminisce that story really quick out in Belleville? And
Yeah,
what year
for
was that?
sure. So I think we were in high school. I want to say it was like 2010, maybe 2009, something like that. We were out at some field party out in the middle of nowhere. Me and my buddies were like one of the last ones to leave. And as we were driving, so we had cleared out this huge section of the cornfield, and as we were leaving, we just looked. I looked up. I was out the passenger side window, and I just kind of looked up, and there was just this orb of light, like just hovering there with us, like going at the same speed in the same direction with us. And it was kind of like, what the fuck is that? So I did a double take, and then all of a sudden I saw it speed off. Like, I've never seen anything move that fast in my entire life.
Whoa.
And it was like, it wasn't just a light, like you could feel it. It was energy, but it was an incredible speed that this fucking thing moved at. I've never seen anything move that fast in my life. But that was only the first experience I had. There was another time I was driving by myself, and of course when you're by yourself, you tell your buddies this shit happens, and they're like, yeah, right, how many
Yeah,
bowls
right.
you smoked before you went on that road, you know? But I was by myself on the road, and I looked up in the sky, and I saw like a rectangular figure in the sky, kind of moving like this. And it was super pitch black, and there were stars out that night too, so it was hard to see like the lights through the stars. But it was trippy, man. It was trippy. But I've always believed that we've never been alone. We've
Oh
never
yeah.
been the only species, we've never been just humans.
Yes. I think that they've been visiting us since the dawn of time, and I
Mhm.
think this Wisconsin was their summer getaway. I don't
Yeah,
know.
totally,
No, seriously,
totally.
I
They
don't know
came
why
vacation here like
Wisconsin
everybody
has
else in the summer.
such a hot spot, like no Belleville. We actually talked to our last guest that was heavily involved in orbs. Everywhere she went, she had these orbs popping up, and she just grabbed her
Mhm.
camera. And I don't know if there's some kind of correlation of her relationship with these things, why they're popping up so frequently for her. But yeah, very eerie. But no, I love that you said there you felt the energy. Do you think it was like the ecstatic electricity was heightened, maybe where your hair stood up? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, it was like I don't want to say an eerie feeling because I wasn't put off. It was just kind of shocking. But yeah, like static electricity is a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
It was almost like a draw, kind of, but it was cool, man. Like it was just cool.
Especially when the speed, when it
Yeah.
really kicked off at the
I,
end. You
I
know what I'm
mean, my
saying?
face went from like cool to
All right.
holy shit. Like, and I looked at my buddies like, did anybody else see that? And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, fuck!
Yeah.
Nobody sees anything. God damn it.
Well, it's
Oh,
another thing too. It's really weird. You could be like side by side with a few people, and you could be looking at it. It's like it's right in fucking front of us, and they'd be like, I can't see it. It's no, what are you talking about?
yeah. I feel like
I don't
they
know if it's
reveal
because
themselves to certain people.
that or the level of thinking and mind thought that you are in. You know what I'm saying? If you're
Yeah.
open-minded enough to accept things like this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why they choose who maybe not to freak out and who to freak out. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, thank
shit.
you. Thank you very
Yeah. Yeah. Make me look like the crazy guy in the
much. Right.
car. I'm just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you
Thanks a
talking about?
lot.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like you were saying, if certain people give off like a certain frequency of vibration, why they tend to have these experiences more than other people. They know who they can connect with and who will embrace them and won't be freaked out. You're like, wow, this is cool. Like you said, maybe somebody else truly can't handle having this experience. So it does make you wonder.
Yeah.
Absolutely. For
And
sure.
there's even ancient stories, even like back in like the 1700s. I could probably try to look for it while I'm talking about it, but it's kind of hard to do. But anyways, there's a carving of an incident that happened over Germany back in like the 1700s, 1600s or some shit, where there was these orbs fighting amongst each other, like blasting out of the sky. And in the depiction of the pictures, you see a bunch of orbs shooting things. There's some of them are like crosses, but they have like the orbs, the ends. And then on the ground, you see the ones that are crashed and broken and damaged with smoke coming out of them. It's just like, what? Our ancient ancestors just witnessed an ancient battle over Germany? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Uh,
sick.
Very cool. I was just like, that's a part of their newspapers back then. There was like something crazy that happened that kind of, made its way around. And then I think there's two. There's I don't know if it was Holland or something that actually had the same depiction from a distance. So they just showed orbs from a distance from afar. So it's kind
That's
of
so in the
like,
newspaper, it's just like orbs come to town.
yeah. No, you're right. And then we have this disclosure happening with the slow release of UFO files from the 1960s, well, probably from the 1940s, from the 1940s to now. So, yeah, there a lot of them. I mean, I look through a handful of them. I already know the truth. I already have a photo album with 200 photographs of UFOs, physical. I can actually touch the goddamn photographs. But no, it's more, um, at least for me, more impactful. Like that's, you know, you see these little things on on military cameras, and it doesn't show much besides it moving something that shouldn't be moving that fast, you know?
Yeah,
And
it almost looks duped. Like half of those military videos, it's like they're trying to make it look like shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And I
Yeah.
can imagine what the clearest ones look like, you know? I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure there
they're
probably
not
are some.
releasing those ones.
No, no.
Yeah.
And then there was a recent photograph that's been going around too with Trump that looks like he's interacting with Pleiadian creatures. Actually, I can find photographs here. And I think it's just kind of funny that, you know, why would they choose his ass to talk to?
I know. Him, yeah.
So these have been going around as multiple photographs of different angles and um yeah, this weird conversation with these white-haired, pale-skinned, Nordic-looking extraterrestrials, maybe if they are.
They're super Nordic looking. That
Yeah.
whitish blonde hair
Yeah, look at that. It's
gives
just
it, yeah, gives it away.
like I'm an ET. But no, it's
He is oddly symmetrical.
yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mhm.
Did you get a
Yeah.
new tattoo on your arm? I
I
just saw
did,
it.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Um,
Look
Oh,
at
that's
you.
really cool.
Thank you. I'm
Oh,
getting color on July 1st. I'm super
are
stoked.
you?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome. It's
Thank you.
beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, work in
I love
progress.
it.
It fits you very well. Sorry, I just saw that. I
Doesn't
was like, oh
it?
my God, she's working on a half sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to go full eventually, but that'll be
Well, I like that it's a quarter sleeve. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah, it's like a 3/4 sleeve right now, but I want to go full eventually. I'd love to have both done,
Yeah. And who's
but
the pooch?
oh, sorry, that's my
That's
doggy
right.
face. I didn't even notice he was in here. Hey, this is my
Yeah, that
dog
big
Hank.
Yeah.
black dog that's coming
Yeah.
through.
Yeah,
What's the
he's a
dog's name?
rescue. He's a rescue. His name was Tank, and I was like, "You're too sweet of a boy to be Tank. You got to be Hank."
Yeah, Yeah,
So,
Hank. There you go.
so yeah, all my
More fitting.
passwords are hanky panky something now.
Oh.
You're my hanky panky, right? Okay, bye.
Oh,
Out. Bye. I love you.
Well, he's adorable.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You know, oh, things like that. Go.
Well, I
Out.
just love that
Love
Wisconsin
you.
has, yeah. I love that Wisconsin has these hot spots and that you're having these experiences. That's just super cool because I feel like in the Northeast, there I don't hear too many of those experiences. You have pyramids, you've got all kinds of, just places that seem like they're just like highly like charged. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Really
yeah.
cool.
Yes, especially like in Wisconsin, like Cave of the Mounds.
Oh,
There's,
yes.
oh God, there's something going on in there. I know it's cold when you go through the cave, but it's like that
Brogan, you might
place
be
has
mad at
got
me. I
something
never
else
been
going
there.
on. What?
I never been to the Cave of the Mountains yet.
Stop it. Dustin, you
Yeah.
have to
I should
go.
I
It's
should get a
so
dope smack for
cool.
that one. Yeah, I know it's not far from
Good.
not far from Madison. No, I know. That's actually I always when I thought like where would I go if there was a nuclear war? I'm like, I'm gonna go to the Blue Mountains in those fucking caves.
Yeah.
It's got miles
Yeah.
long in that motherfucker.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. If you had enough food and provisions and weed, we could
Yeah.
last a long time. Long time.
Make a bong out of a stalactite.
You can make a bong out of anything. You want it enough, you can make a bong out of anything, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, well, tell me about these caves. They sound super cool. Like, what's the
Yeah.
why to these caves?
Yeah, tell more
So
about 'cause I haven't been.
a lot of them are it's like stalagmites and stalactites. So these like crystal formations are coming from both sides all around you. And I can't remember how far down it is, but you go down this
It's
super
gotta be
long
miles,
staircase.
right?
I don't know if I think it might be like a mile down or something like that. I mean, it's really cool. It's very cold when you go through the caves. Like you have to bring a sweatshirt, otherwise your teeth will be chattering by the time you get out. 'Cause it's
Yeah, I
cold.
bet.
It is cold, but it's so gorgeous. I mean, they have uh
They light it
I
all
can't
up in
even
there,
I
don't they?
can't even explain it, like the beauty of it. It's just gorgeous, but the energy that comes off of that place is just incredible.
Sure.
It's just
I can only
nuts.
imagine what the Native Americans here probably did a lot with that area. Like, oh shit. I don't know.
I always wonder about the Native Americans, like how they communicated with extraterrestrials, because obviously they did.
Yeah.
Obviously somebody had communication with extraterrestrials because I just because
Yeah.
like
Just because. Look at
they
that.
had
Look at our
they had
fucking history.
to.
Yeah. No, again, like there's stories again are alongside with men that with all these creations of stonework that our scientists and archaeologists can't even recreate today and never even know how it was even done in the first place. It's just so gnarly. That should just show right there that gods were physically working with men side by side with projects, and it's like an educational thing. It was that we're meant to grow and learn with the basic tools. And I always like to think about the boomerang. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was prehistoric motherfuckers. They were just trying to survive in the jungle, right? And you having one dude thinking about the aerodynamics of a thing that you throw, and if you miss your target, it comes back to you. I'm sorry. You can kiss my ass. Shit. No, it doesn't make sense to me. And then again, you have they have all these myths, stories that talk about all these creatures and gods interacting with them, mating with them, teaching agriculture, and always promising a day to return.
Yeah,
So,
weird.
kiss my ass. Sorry. I gotta just keep pointing it out. No, it's just it's so weird that some people just don't want to think past that point, or people don't like to think. They say that the building of the pyramids is not important to them. You know, I'm like, it baffles me. Why isn't that? It should be,
It
because
absolutely could be. Yes.
absolutely, because it stems from where we came from and who we and how the feats of mankind we're doing, the fact that we can't even do it with the
The
modern tools that we
technology.
have,
Yeah.
right? Like what the
Mhm.
fuck?
And if we do actually figure out how to use that power source again, people are really going to care about the pyramids
Exactly.
if
Mhm.
we
And
do figure out that power source.
so here, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I think that's hidden and it's kind of be hidden as a secret because if it's brought out again, um, like free energy, no one's gonna pay for anything
All the
anymore. You
power
kidding me?
companies would go out, they would go bankrupt. All the fuel companies, like
Mhm.
it would be a free for all, and we would actually have freedom over a lot more things.
Right.
So this guy here, I think in the 80s or early 90s, he invented a car that ran on fucking water.
Hmm.
My goodness.
Yes. And this motherfucker was trying to get a patent, and he met some guys at Cracker Barrel to discuss business, and they poisoned his ass. And he came out running out of the restaurant, holding his neck, saying, "I got poisoned," and he
Mm.
died. So again, when we reach a certain point of free energy, free like again, the oil businesses would be out of. This guy he probably make $1 trillion, with
Mhm.
this,
Yeah,
uh, with this
he would
invention.
be one of the most powerful men on earth,
Yes.
Yes.
but
He
that
was
would
silenced
stop
for a
so
reason.
much
Yep.
other.
And it'd be really cool if it ran on ocean water. Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
Shit.
that'd be incredible.
So yeah, there's an article where this guy died outside of a Cracker Barrel. Boom, boom, boom.
But
Hmm.
nobody ever talks about that,
No one talks about it. No,
Nobody
right?
ever talks about that.
Nah, no one talks about it.
That there's an actual motor out there that could run on water.
On water. And like
Yeah.
Tesla too. He was trying to make that big tower for free energy around the world.
Hmm.
That was crazy. And the dude was sticking light bulbs in the earth and making them fucking light up. So like, what the fuck?
He
What
knew his
alien ass is
shit.
he?
He knew his shit.
No,
Yeah.
and then you got to think about these pioneers of technology in our history. They could have been the star seeds to move us society forward. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy to think about too.
Yes. Absolutely. Didn't somebody say before, maybe on a previous podcast, that anybody who tried to patent something, they were taken out, they were silenced, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If it's like something that is like free energy wise,
Yes.
something that
Mhm.
can, definitely cut off something, a big money maker for everybody around the world. It seems like everybody needs fucking oil. But no, it kind of makes you wonder what kind of agendas are put into play. Or if like it seems it's got to be unworldly. You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it kind of like, is this kind of like to, the Tower of Babel? Again, we're kind of like trying to get like the God that's sitting up in the clouds, and God's getting all jealous. Like, I don't like my creation getting all smart. Me, me, me. And then when they fall asleep, I'm gonna make everybody speak all different languages, and you're all getting pissed and fighting each other. So that's what happened. But again, the Tower of Babel is starting to come again and form, and who knows? It's this really weird. Uh, what's in the background in our society is almost like the Truman Show or like the fucking a
It
sitcom show for these fucking
really
sick
is.
fucks.
That's like
You know what
the
I'm saying? Like,
Matrix.
or here, like the Epstein files that open a floodgate of the underbelly of weird fuckery, taboo, um, cannibalistic fuckery of and reptilian alien fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? It's such a line, and you know what I'm saying? Oh my. So yeah, it makes you wonder what agendas we're putting into play. What higher one percenters get to be in these Freemasonries and Illuminati to actually get to gain the knowledge and stay away from these motherfuckers, right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure they're the top dogs feeding other reptilians babies and shit. I need that adrenochrome. I need my ambrosia.
It's like the 1% of the 1% too.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
And they're very
That's
cutthroaty
why
themselves,
is
man.
it all like the 1% of the 1% have the weirdest kinks too? Like, I want to fuck my
Yes.
bitch but eat her at the same time. Why?
Yeah. And my pubescent child, yes, on
Why?
my
Yeah,
cock. Yeah, what the
why?
fuck?
Like, why does money make everybody so fucking kink? Like, I'm not trying to kink
That's a
shame
weird.
anybody, but there's gonna be
That's
some fucked up shit, okay?
Yeah. They're like
yeah.
over the top. Yeah.
And you think these are normal people, right? And like Ellen
Yeah.
DeGeneres seems like to be like the lead vampire of this like cannibalistic, you know. Have you seen her recently? I mean, she seems like this has
I
disappeared.
haven't.
She's heavily in the Epstein files, and how her stage was even like Epstein's Island when
Wow.
she's, how fucking.
Oh yeah.
I love how I think that's what it is. Like the Illuminati and the higher power kind of like to rub it in our faces. We're so blind to it, at the same
Oh,
time
for sure. There's signs everywhere every day
every
that
day.
rub it in your face that you don't realize, you have no idea, but it's just a little haha fuck you from the government every single day.
Yes.
Yep.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Or it's like the people who created the school systems in America. I heard those people didn't even send their own children to those schools. They're all homeschooled. So I can imagine why it must have been some crazy fuckery to put that into play where they wouldn't even put their own kids in it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What sense does
So,
that make?
like- Sorry, I'm about to get anime because I'm with Brogan. Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Uh,
people's agendas are yeah, you can't wrap your mind around it. You really can't, you know. So,
well,
yeah.
how crazy, Melissa, if like ghosts were behind the scenes of running what's going on Earth, like whispering into people's ears when they're sleeping. Donald Trump, I need you to bomb Iran. I'm gonna wake up like, oh my God, Iran's being bombed. Someone's going to die.
I would not be the least bit surprised at all. So,
Yeah.
yeah, because I do feel that it's all connected. People who have experiences with extraterrestrials and UFOs and the paranormal, I feel that it's all interconnected. I don't feel it's separate from each other. But Brogan, now, have you ever had any intense experiences or something unexplained in that realm of things, like with the paranormal? Is there anything that just stands out that you're like, wow, this was I can't explain this, like did you ever have any kind of paranormal experiences along with your, seeing extraterrestrial, well, UFOs? Like, is there anything that really like stands out in your mind?
Yeah, for sure. I've had a few instances, like the expression pennies from heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was one morning I woke up. My uncle had just passed away, like maybe a week ago,
Oh,
and
I'm sorry to hear that.
I woke up. It's okay. It was a long time ago, but like I remember this so vividly because I got such a chill up and down my spine. I woke up and I had cleaned up the night before, so I knew that the living room was clean. And I woke up and there were 5 pennies laying face up, like in a circle on the living room floor. And I was like, I asked my roommate, I was like, hey, did you? She's like, no, I was in bed by like 6 o'clock last night. I'm like, okay, you didn't come downstairs at all? She's like, no. So there was nobody down there, and we always kept our doors locked. So I was like, when I saw that, I just got a huge chill up and down my spine, and I got this weird feeling, and I thought maybe that might have been my uncle just trying to freak me out a
Mm.
little bit, because he
Oh.
knows, like, I'll be like, okay, I see her messing with me. But I'm a little freaked out,
Yeah, right.
but yeah, I got that super shiver up my spine, and that was the most like out of this world feeling I guess I got, was just that shiver up my spine. I felt like something almost like not touched me, but passed through me, kind of. I don't
Mm.
know how to explain that.
Yeah. And, I was going to say, like, why pennies in a circle? It's one thing if they were just random in random places, but in a circle, like, and the
Yeah,
fact
that's
that you didn't
crazy.
do it and somebody else didn't do, somebody else, well, somebody who's here in the living didn't do it. It's like, how do you explain something like that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never been able to explain it, but I've always thought of that um experience, and it's always been something that's just stuck with me.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Is someone trying
mind-blowing.
to call you? What the hell? Don't you know they're in
Yeah,
an
that was
interview?
my grandpa. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's your grandpa? Oh.
Yeah, I just texted him and I said, I'll call you right back.
Oh. Your grandpa sounds sweet.
Yeah,
He
I
is.
believe our loved ones in spirit will do things to try to get our attention, and they are going to do something a little more extreme or out of the ordinary. Because again, finding random pennies, you may not think of anything, but again, finding something in a circle, somebody is trying to get your attention. Somebody is trying to communicate with you and give you some kind of a message and say, hey, I'm here, and I want you to know that. So yeah. And I
Yeah.
feel like, okay, well, say if we are spirits, say if we like are still we're trying to get somebody's attention, or we pass away and we're still roaming around in our home and we're trying to get our loved ones' attention. I mean, I can understand why lights flicker or cabinets are open. You know what I mean? It may
Yes.
cost a living, but that's what you are going to do. You know what I mean? To let them know that you are here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 That was
And
that. Yeah, that was probably definitely him just
it
wanting
makes you
to freak
wonder,
out a little bit.
and I always have to bring this up because it's always on my mind of how much energy and power it takes a spirit or a ghost to do something here on this plane.
Mhm.
If you saw the movie Ghosts, the one where the guy is helping his wife do the clay and shit.
Yeah, yeah. How can you not love Peaceways? Come
Yeah,
on.
right. Is that
Oh,
Patrick
he's
Swayze?
the
Who is that guy?
best. Yes, Patrick Swayze and
Patrick
Demi Moore. Demi
Swayze
Moore.
as a
Yeah.
ghost.
Oh,
So Patrick Swayze goes to the train station and he finds another ghost that was so easily doing everything at will, like throwing paper and kicking cans and whatnot. And Patrick Swayze's like, "How the fuck are you doing this?" He's like, "Well, you gotta take all your energy, all your feelings, and all the pain and put it in your stomach and release it." And it's just like, wow. And even when he did that, it was like just moving something so simple, like even like a few inches. That was like that's all you got out of it, really. you know. But again, it makes you wonder too, what does it take for a spirit to come through this realm enough to like let you know that they're here and they're watching. Okay, I have a story with my dad. When he was 10, and him and his cousin were at home where their grandfather was dying in the hospital, and they get the phone call from their mom saying that grandpa passed. And when he hung up the phone, him and his cousin heard grandpa's workshop in the basement, him hammering and sawing and shit. So the kids were so freaked out they were screaming and crying when the parents got home and talking, telling their story about hearing grandpa working on the project downstairs.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
So again, there's like
that's
something
really
like,
cool.
yeah, but again, it's just something that a ghost didn't feel complete if he had to like finish something at that place, or he had to like punch through this. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Poltergeist, the movie, like I love when that little old woman's like, "This spirit is so strong, it's strong enough to punch a hole in this universe and grab your daughter." You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I've had fucking nightmares about that
and it's like,
movie.
Yes.
yeah, right. And she's like, he holds your daughter very close to her because it's like it's like earthly pleasures were kind of clung onto her basically, where everybody was kind of wanting that in the afterlife.
Yes.
But no,
And
I
it's
love,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. It's
No, this
amazing.
kind of,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
No,
We keep cutting each other off. Well, Jesus Christ. But go on, Melissa.
Um, no, I was just saying that it's amazing the signs that spirits will send to certain people. Like for your Brogan, with your uncle, it was the pennies. And for
Yes.
other people, it could be in the form of songs. So like my dad passed away a year and a half ago, and every time I turned on the radio, I felt like I was getting a message from him. I would turn on the radio and I'd hear Adele singing "Hello from the Other Side." I'm like, really?
No.
Yeah, this was like right after he passed. And
Oh,
my dad
wow.
loved the Grateful Dead, and I never hear Grateful Dead music on the radio, but it's like all of a sudden I would turn the radio on and there's a Grateful Dead song. I'm like, what is the coincidence? The kicker was, now, unfortunately, my dad had an addiction problem. So one time I turned on the radio and there's an Amy Winehouse song, and she sings, They Tried Me. I know Amy Winehouse passed away from addiction, and the song,
Right.
the lyrics were, they tried to make me go to rehab. And I said, no, no, no. And I said, all right, Dad, now you're getting comical. Now, yeah, I'm like half laughing, and you know what I mean? Like now you're making a joke out of it, which, I guess I appreciated it. But yeah, it's just amazing the signs that they will give us, and it could be different for everybody. So,
Yeah, I feel like the dead definitely do like to make a joke out of it sometimes, or just try to be funny about it.
right. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at
So
least it makes death feel less scary if that's the case. If like
Yeah, I mean
there's
it
a
helps put a smile on the other person's face. I mean, shit, why not,
there's a TV show, I fucking forgot it. It's a guy who's on God damn it. Well, anyways, it's on Amazon. And it's the storyline is about these two couple that fell in love, got married, and one of them died just suddenly. And then the other one was kind of grieving and stuff like that. And she actually chokes on something and she dies. But they both
Okay.
wake up and the world is exactly the same as they used to. But the people are different. Their neighbors are a little bit different because the people who have died there, other years or so she couldn't really cope with this death. It's it's exactly the same as life was. It's like they do the same things that they were doing before, like cooking and watching TV. It's just like, oh my, this can't be it. There's got to be more to death. And so she kind of goes on this like mission throughout this world and see how far her soul can go. I gotta get back to what the fucking name of that shit is. But anyways, it's awesome. But yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, like, is there a realm where they just can't get away from? Or it's
Do
kind
you
of like,
think your soul gets recycled? Like
yeah.
once you die, do you think maybe like, because I think there's so many people that have these past life experiences that
I
remember
think
them.
it's the ones that don't go to the light.
Yeah.
That's the part where as the ghosts that we see on Earth, because they're the ones that are wanting earthly pleasures. They still want to see their loved ones grow and have families. Who doesn't want to see that?
Well,
Other
and
things,
there's
and maybe
some
even jealousy or envy kind of keeps
right.
people here too.
There's some that believe too that, this whole soul recycle thing is actually controlled by certain extraterrestrials.
I have heard this too. Linda Moulton Howe talked about this with whistleblowers in the military, talking about the fact that we have well, these ETs are very interested in our souls because maybe they don't have souls because a lot of these interaction with extraterrestrials are very expressionless, very cold. Even when they're doing experience on them, you don't talk like you're scared, you're fucked. So,
Yeah.
even if they're human, like they're very straight face and so. Yeah, where was I going with this? Fuck. I forgot. But no, it's just yeah. Oh yeah, our souls getting recycled. So that's the purpose of the moon. The fact that the moon, there's ancient cultures that talk about the moon was never there, and then one day it just appeared. Two moons appeared, and then the other moon disappeared. I think that moon was the one that towed that big fucker in because the where it sits in orbit is a zillion to one if it was formed naturally with an asteroid hitting the Earth and then spiraling and whirling and making this ball.
Yeah.
It's not really fathomable in my mind. But
No,
when you
I
have
mean,
when you have ancient cultures talking about this thing just happened to show up, and the fact that where it sits in orbit totally eclipses the sun, right?
Yeah,
Again,
that's kind
it
of
just can't
nuts
happen by
stuff.
choice. I mean, that is by design. And the
Yeah.
things that happen with the ocean tides and animals and things that are growing on the ground and shit, all the moon. It's all this shit.
Yeah.
So, and then there's another theory too. When they were sending up astronauts to the moon for the very first time, they thought um, they know that Earth collects thousands and thousands of tons of cosmic dust a day. And we have an atmosphere and wind that blows all that shit around. So theoretically, the moon that's been sitting up there for 4 million years old, it's been collecting space dust for that long. And there's no atmosphere or wind on the moon, as we've been told. That,
Yeah.
so you think these astronauts would be swallowed up in a big 100-mile, you know, dust, stack, because there's no atmosphere. But when they landed there, it was only like 2 inches or 3 inches of space dust. So
Hello.
the Earth could be a lot, or the moon could be a lot younger, and they dropped stages of the rocket off when they blasted off from the moon. Sensors on the moon that they left said it rang like a bell for hours, like it was hollow. So, there's more you learn about the moon, the more mysterious it becomes.
Mhm.
They talk about there's pictures that NASA have taken of they call them the rolling rocks on the moon, where you see these there's photographs that NASA took of actually I might have them here. Look at me for oh snap. It's just falling everywhere. I do have the photographs here. Shit, here we go. There we go. Some of the rolling
Oh,
rocks here.
wow, that's incredible.
So you see, there's the rock, and there's a gigantic shadow, and there's a
Yeah.
tractor trail that comes out. And there's another one, rock there, a shadow, and a trail going around.
And
And it says here that these are the rolling rocks. But again, what's making them roll?
Exactly.
well, it could be if they're like if you said they heard a bell ringing kind of that would cause a vibration on the surface too, which could make them bounce. I mean, depending on how hard that vibration is.
And they even found this photograph that is the most phenomenal. And I wish I don't know if it does it justice, but there's like 7 obelisks on the moon. There's one giant one right here with this like 100-mile shadow, and then there's other obelisks with there's long ass shadows.
Yeah,
So
that's
again,
fascinating. Yeah.
That's not.
there's a lot of stuff on the backside of the moon that they're not telling us,
Hmm.
and it makes sense. It's like a perfect observatory for something that you created on this planet. Oh my God, are you kidding me? You just kick back and watch and do whatever the fuck you want, like they doing right now. Let's make Trump be president twice.
Whose idea was that? Right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably all the Nazi scientists are up there, or maybe Hitler's still alive up there.
Yeah.
I've been drinking adrenochrome this whole time.
Well,
I found the
if,
Holy Grail
if
and the
Hitler's
Ark of the
still alive,
Covenant.
then Elvis better still fucking be
Yeah,
alive
I was still, yes.
for real. I'll be pissed if Hitler's alive, but Elvis is still dead. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, that
some
would be
bullshit.
terrible.
What kind
Yeah.
of kings are we sitting here?
That's
Uh,
right.
But no, it's no, I just love this mystery after mystery after mystery where it never seems to have an answer to it, and we're just kind of left in the air more than half the time. And it just kind of sits in the back of our brain where we kind of forget about later on. So it's just like, whoa. Until someone else like us, like myself, have to remind other people that religion got their start from cargo cults. And there's a snake in my boot.
I
I don't know.
just watched that movie the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Are you ready to watch the fifth one?
The fifth one. Yeah, I'm stoked, but I'm gonna wait for the hype to go down so I can sit in peace in the theater and eat my gallon of popcorn with a gallon of butter.
Oh, that sounds good.
Sounds awesome.
I heard that there's some weird rumor that I don't know why would this be in the movie, but Woody says the N-word in this movie. And I'm like,
Oh
really?
no. I
The
think that's a
N-word?
rumor. That can't be
I was about to
true.
say that can't be right.
That can't be right. Tim
And
Allen
this is like
wouldn't
the
do, or
last
no,
one.
Tom Hanks wouldn't do that.
Yeah, right.
Tom Hanks would not do that.
Like at the very end of the movie.
Mom, what does that mean? We're told. Talk about it when we get home.
Yeah.
Talk about it when we get home.
What fascinates me are the stories of underground extraterrestrial like bases,
Oh yeah.
under the ocean. Those stories fascinate me. I know I've heard a lot of them from the show Ancient Aliens, and I mean, my mind is blown. And people talking about having experiences with them. It's pretty it's fascinating stuff. So yeah,
And I wouldn't be surprised the Great Lakes might have something on the bottom of
yeah.
there. And the fact that there is, I don't know if you knew this, Brogan, it's called the Michigan Triangle, where
I've not
hun
heard of the Michigan Triangle,
hundreds,
but
hundreds of ships and not sure if it's hundreds of planes, but a good amount of planes and
yeah,
people who are just swimming in there have just disappeared without a trace.
disappeared. I really think there are like portals on this earth.
Yes.
Some
Well, we do
type of
have
portals or
in Brogan. Have you ever been to Burlington, Wisconsin?
I don't I think I've driven past Burlington. I know I've
They
driven
have
past a
the
sign that said Burlington this way.
yeah. Well, Burlington has the Burlington Vortex, where there's a woman named Mary who takes people out in the woods at a certain area, and she tells people to take their phone cameras and Polaroid photos. She gives people different cameras, and she says, "Go nuts, go." Just take a bunch of photographs and watch what they come out to be. They'll be all swirly and they'd be like triple, like it'd be like triple of me and like weird fucked up shit. And she's just saying there's a weird, I don't know if it's a thin plane of, I don't know, of a vortex. I don't know. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
vortex.
I never been. I like to go on the tour and check it out myself.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Burlington Vortex. Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
I'm gonna have to check it out because that piqued my interest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Look it up on Google. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure they'll have pictures of people were in the forest, and you can actually see what kind of photographs are kind of developing. But yeah, no,
that's
it's very weird the fact that this woman knew about this spot. I think even the Native Americans knew about this shit too.
yeah.
Shit.
Native Americans were the smart ones.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah, Native
I think
American.
they purposely meant to make their uh, the mounds cursed, kind of like landmines for the white
Oh
men.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Come here, tread on this land.
yeah.
Yeah. It makes you wonder too when people experience a lot of paranormal activity in their homes or, just, being in a certain area, outside. And the backstory always seems to be, well, this was Native American land. So there is definitely something to that, especially those who now I've been a paranormal investigator for about 5 years, and those who have a lot of negative experiences in their homes, they're frightened. We come to find out that their home was built on Native American land. So
Mhm.
maybe there's something about that land. They do not want it disrupted. You know what I mean? So it always seems to tie to that for some reason. I believe there is something to that. So it makes me wonder.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
I always kind of,
absolutely, yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say, it kind of reminds me of Pet Cemetery,
Yes.
and I love how the old man was saying like the ground has gone sour. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that the natives knew that, and the natives were using that to resurrect the dead, or you know what I'm saying? And it was enough where they weren't. like zombies. But again, the land was being used so much where it started to, just turn evil and weird and shit. So
Mhm.
like, yeah, what's his name? He kind of looks just like my grandfather. If you guys had a picture of my grandfather and Judd or whatever his name is. Judd.
Yeah, Judd.
You ain't gonna go that way or that way. That Maine accent already had.
Yeah, it's like they want the land to be treated as sacred. They do not want you building properties, on top of
Yes.
their land. And yeah, and for some reason, people will have a negative experience if that is disrupted. So I feel there is truth in that.
Yes.
For sure. There's something to be said about people that will build their home on top of somebody's grave.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so many unmarked Native American graves that it's unfortunate that some people homestead a place that they're not aware of Native American bones and Native American culture
Mhm.
in that area, and they end up, their property ends up cursed or
Yeah.
something. I mean,
Well, that's
there's
like that
definitely
was like
something to
almost the
be
whole
said.
basis of Poltergeist,
Yeah.
like that guy was a house realtor and stuff like that, and he was making houses, and then his bosses like took him to a graveyard. And he's like, we're just gonna just take all these headstones away and replace them somewhere else. It was like, yeah, they don't fucking move the bodies.
Yeah,
So that's
can't
why
build your house
that
on
house
top
got
of
cursed and
bones.
shit, man. And I don't know if you knew this too, Brogan. They did some fucked up shit in that movie where they had that woman swim in that pool with real corpses. You know that? Those are real corpses. I don't know if
Why?
I'm pretty sure she might have had a lawsuit out of that motherfucker. She's like,
Why? Yeah, I
you had me
would.
do that?
Why would they
Yeah.
do that?
Understandable.
Well, I don't know if you knew there's a curse on that movie
Movie.
where almost all the cast died with weird diseases and shit, and there was weird fires that happened on set and other weird fucked up shit. I feel like someone like did their homework way too good where they opened up something there. Oh, I'll show you evil right here. Oh.
Yeah, it's sad. The little girl passed away, from a health
Yeah.
issue, and then I
Yeah,
know
like a
the
super rare
teenage
disease.
daughter.
And the
Yeah.
Native American dude died too.
Hmm. Yeah.
In the second one. But yeah, I like how those movies, even like The Shining, that the hotel was actually on Native American ground too. And actually the native they were like even in the movie they discussed that when they were building the place, they were fighting off the Native Americans at the time too. Like this is it's our land, it's cursed land, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but I love how that's always the door. It's always if you want to fuck around, go fuck around with some Native American shit. No,
Yeah.
I'll fuck you up.
Backstory, yes.
You'll be haunted for life.
Yeah.
For life.
For life.